Look at that. Crystal maze. Look. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Not round my eyes, into my eyes. Right, so tidy up time. Put your toys away. Somebody else's toys there, look. Right, so flipping heck, I'm talking about Funky Farmer. I'm Frustrated Farmer. It's still a bit too wet for me to get out on the land to do anything. I finished the hedge trimming, that's good, so that's all done, but I've still got to wait really to get out to do. I've got fencing to do. Might start doing that soon, even if it's still wet, because I can drive the Land Rover on the land really. I've still got chain arrowing, rolling and fertiliser spreading to do before I even sort of really think of anything else. Fert needs to go on soon, but that hasn't arrived yet, although really it's still a bit too wet to put out. There's a pile of muck I want to get out. I've got a big pile of muck that I want to put down on what I call Miss Kingswear, but that's the field that flooded over the winter, so that's still wet, too wet really for me to go down there without making some big ruts. So I'm kind of like, just what I'm doing is I'm switching jobs really. I was talking to someone the other day and he said the one thing about farming is you've got to be ready to switch all the time, and that's true. So I'm switching to tidying someone else's mess up, which is frustrating, isn't it? Look, here we go. So you might remember I had this fly tipped here about a month ago, chucked over the hedge, and because it was so wet I didn't bother coming to get it. Well, I've got time now while I'm waiting for the other job, so I'm going to come along here and I'm going to pick all this up. I'm flipping it. It's not too bad a job to pick up actually. It's more a case of what am I going to do with it all. Look at that. Look at these pots. Someone made the effort of stacking them up and then drove here to chuck them over. Of course, they're ones like that, they're already split now where they've been thrown over. So what have we got in here? Oh, someone's taped that one up. Right. So I've got, let's just have a look what we got. We got a parasol. Lovely. That's a china. Oh, that's cracked, look. No wonder they bin them all, they're rubbish. Right. On Bruce's Generation game tonight, we have the conveyor belt where you can try and remember what is on Bruce's conveyor belt today. Well, it's the Funky Farmer's conveyor belt. We have a parasol base. We have, what do we have now? We have a box of cat food, poultry. Oh, ugh. Still got a sachet in it. Whiskers. I'm Bruce, on the Funky Farmer's conveyor belt today. We have, oh, God almighty, there's loads more of these. We have another load of, pots. Right, basically we're going to get a lot of pots, aren't we? They stacked them up, I'm amazed. Look, that one's a China one. Hardcore. Right. Got some square pots there, look. It's always a worry, you turn something over and find a dead body in it. Do you know what? I think when we had the last lot of fly tipping in, there was a puppy in a bag, believe it or not. That was pretty grim. Alright, on the Funky Farmer's conveyor belt, we have, I'm not sure what that is, we have one of those. And we have another one of those. We got two of those that we don't know what they are. They stack. We have two stacky things. How are you trying to remember all this? Because I'm going to ask you to remember on the Funky Farmer conveyor belt. Oh, I'm bored now already. Right. Someone's shouting. Right. Oh, it's got soil in it. Right. Should we use these? Actually, let me just use that as a container to put all the rest of the rubbish in. saucer, paintbrush. Frog. Not fairy lights. Oh, getting a tangle here. Why are people so flipping annoying? Look at that. I got someone's fairy lights with shells on it here. Fairy lights with shells. I've still got all those bits to pick up. Mr. Frog, he's quite cute actually. It's a shame he's broken. Refuse collector. Can you remember all this now? There's quite a lot to remember, isn't there? Still got. I might. The only good thing is I got a couple of chairs that I might use in the garden in the summer for emergency seating if we've got extra lot of friends around. So I guess on the plus side I could stick those chairs in the garage and then use them. Look at this. I don't think they're broken actually. Quite surprising. You wouldn't think you'd throw those away, would you? I'm not even sure whether they're matching pair or not. No, they're different sorts. They're not exactly quality. Oh, let's have a look. Let's take the weight off. Oh, do you know what? They're not pretty. They're cheap things for, you know, not worrying about keeping. But actually, if I wash them off, the only silver lining of this fly tipping is I got a couple of chairs, which I didn't really want, but I can use them somewhere else. Right, let's just pick the rest up. And then we'll try and remember what else there is. There's a table over there. What's that? It's a barrel hoop. Still bits of the solar lights. Parasol base. Oh. Right. Just remember what I said. We'll be back in a minute. I'm going to load the rest up and then we'll have a recount. Look at that. Crystal maze. Look. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Not round my eyes, into my eyes. You're feeling sleepy. Ooh. Crystal. It's a bit odd thing to leave, isn't it? It's quite nice actually. Again, not sure what I'm going to do with that. Seems a shame to throw it though, doesn't it? Right. Got the last of the dregs in here. Making serving tray now, look. Let's go on Bruce's, on the Funky Farmers conveyor belt generation game and see what we can remember. Oh, right, let's get relaxed on my garden chair here. Right, let's see what we can remember. Can you join me in the Funky Farmer generation game, conveyor belt game? What can we remember I picked up from here? Now, right, okay, so let's not count the chairs because we've already got those. So we've got some pots. We've got a plastic pot, we've got a clay pot. We got some wind chimes. There's someone on the other side of the fence. They're gonna think I'm mental. They're probably watching me talking. Just over there. I think it's someone doing some fencing for sheep. I'll keep my voice down. So on the Funky Farmer generation, we've got some solar lights. We had the crystal thing. We had a table. We had the frog ornament. We had the poultry flavour whiskers. That's got to be nearly it. Most of it was the same, wasn't it? Oh, the metal hoop. Hello, mate.
Yeah,
All right. I'm just making a video. Where are you? I can't see you.
over here.
All right.
Yeah,
What are you doing over there? Putting fencing up?
Hey?
Putting fencing up, are you?
Yeah, well, moving the sheep days.
Are you? I'll turn this off and come and have a chat a minute.
Hey?
That was a chap who works on a neighbouring farm, so I stopped to have a nice little chat with him over the fence there. Anyway, I think he watches the video, so I don't think he's going to be too worried about me being the lunatic talking in the field. Anyway, I hope you did all right on the Funky Farmer generation game thing there. I'm packing up my chairs, getting back. Look, I can't even fold them up. Oh, there you go. Gonna have a picnic somewhere now, can't I? Hey? Oh, I don't know. Right. Take those back. Doing someone else's dirty work for them, aren't I, really? Do you know, that's not my job as the refuse collector of the countryside. I could say some naughty words, actually, but I won't about these people. But you know, that's wasting my time. I could have got better things to do. Anyway, I'm off back now. Let's go and do a bit of farmer tractor DIY now. Like, I got this from a while ago. You might remember my blower switch wasn't working on the McCormick, so I've ordered a new one. It's arrived now. This is the old one, but I still need to use the knob on the top. Now, the interesting thing is, this is where I'm not sure where we're going with this. So this one just span round and round, so it wouldn't even switch on, and I think it was completely knackered. So I just went and ordered a new switch. It's something's gone inside. But before it was only working on. Oh, there's someone on the quad bike now. I don't know who that is. Oh, he stopped as well. Hello. That's another person who stopped chat. That's the farmer actually who has the sheep across there. And a really nice catch up. You know what? If you've got time to stop and chat with someone, it is well worth it. Right, anyway, I'm a bit delayed now. I'm going back with me swag bag of crap, really, aren't I? And then I've never got time to do. I lost where I was talking about. I've got this switch to change. Right, let's get back and do that. Right, back to work. Right, so I'm back with a spare switch. So I can't remember where I got to when I was just chatting about the switch before I got interrupted. But I think I was saying the old switch only worked in one position, then it stopped working completely. Now the interesting thing is, a few people said to me, I think there's a relay on the fan gone if it's only working in one position. Well, I don't know anything about electrics really, so my question to someone who does know about electrics is, how does the relay work, and can I replace that? Or is it just a case of you need to buy a whole new fan? Anyway, I've got the switch. Well, actually, I haven't checked to make sure it is. There's the old one. There's nothing to say this. I haven't checked to make sure they sent me the right one. I presume they have. Let's see if it looks the same. Because if they haven't sent me the right one, I've had this before, I haven't opened a packet and then I've left it. Looks the same. Can you see that? I think it's the same. I snapped the terminal off actually when I was playing with it, so the old one's missing one, that one's missing one terminal, there's the new one. Right, let's get that in position. I'll just show you where it's going to go, look. So it's got to go there. And I left my tools here from last time, so if I unscrew that one there, I should be able to get behind it. Don't want to drop that screw, do I? Put that in there. There's another one here. Do you know what? Even if oh, see, that one's going round and round. That one's going undone. I wonder. Well, that one's got to come undone as well. Right, let me just get back to you when I've done that. Right, that's the panel off now. Look. And there is all the connections. I wonder what the relay is. I'm a bit scared to touch it. I wonder if that's the relay there, that little thing there. I wonder what that is. That's where that plugs into, look. So, what do I do with my replacement switch? That's got to plug into there. Oh, which way does it go? Oh. Oh. Which way up is up? Right, let me just work this out a minute. Right, I think I got that right in there. Now the question is this going to work? Now I'm going to put. Let me just put the switch on the end there. It's got to go on. Right, that's on. Let's turn this on. Oh. Right. Right, so as someone else said, the relay is gone. Now I don't know, they must be right because that is only working in one position on that fan. It is working. Well, I got some sort of progress. So that switch did need replacing because it was knackered and wasn't blowing at all. But it's only blowing on max on one position. I wonder if this is the relay, this thing here. I don't know where the motor for the fan is or what's going on with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back for now, put this back in, and then what I'm relying on is someone to tell me what I'm looking for, because I have no idea. Let's put this back together and have a final look. That's back in place. Trying to knacker the wiring up, put this back up. One, two. Right, so as you can see there, and as it was before I changed the switch, when the old switch was on there, the switch only works in position 3. Now you can tell me, dear people who are very, I just dropped my screwdriver, people who are very mechanically minded and electricians and all that, what is going on there? What's that about the relay? Was it that square box thing? What is it? There's your mission today. If you can help the Funky Farmer in any way, that would be good. I'm not quite sure what to do because I don't really want to have to put a new fan on it if I can help it. Probably stick with what I've got. But if it's that little box and it just plugs in, that would be a really good little fix if I can find that replacement box. Right, anyway. That's today's little video over. That's me waiting for things to do out in the fields. But in the meantime, fixed that, cleared up the rubbish, had a nice chat with the neighbour. Well worth it. Well worth it for that chap. So I guess what you could look at it this way, right? That chap I was speaking to, Mr. Roberts, I hadn't spoken to him before, and we had a really nice conversation. And if it hadn't been for that fly tipping, I wouldn't have done that. The interesting thing was he'd just been to market and picked up a load of signs about fly tipping to put up, because he's had the same problem. He had a horse dumped in his field, and amongst other things. Anyway, the curse of fly tipping is relentless. But anyway, let's get going. Right. I'll see you on for some more constructive videos soon. Next thing, how do I get this dent out, by the way? How do I knock that out without knackering this all up? I'm gradually getting this tractor back up together. I got the beacon done. Got that switch done. Need to get some glass in there. Just trying to keep it... Huh. I think I pressed the wrong button there and just cut the camera off. Anyway, as I was saying, trying to keep it up together a little bit, this tractor. Repair the things that are broken. Always something in there. Harry will keep telling me to fix things anyway. So anyway, I'd like to see if I can sort that fan out, if it's a quick fix. Always need a bit of advice. Right, crack on everyone. Hopefully you'll be a bit of rolling, chain iron, fertiliser spreading, muck spreading coming up soon. And get some proper jobs done. Ah well, never a dull moment. I can hear a cow, sounds like a cow calving again. That famous roar they make. Am I going to be right? What's going on out here? Oh yes, here we go. Look, she's literally, by the time I got here, she's popped one out. Hello. Well done for doing that on your own without my help. Unlike the last time we heard a roar. Fresh out the bag, look. Hello. 310. Alright. British Friesian, let's just check, see what sex it is. It's a heifer. Oh, sorry. It's a heifer. So that's a good result. We use sex semen, but you don't always get a heifer. Sex semen, I think it's got like a 95% chance of it being female. But we don't always get females. In fact, the very first time we used sex semen, we got a boy. How about that? Right, anyway, she's happy. I'm happy. Well, I think we'll leave her down here tonight. And then we'll move her up into a loose box probably tomorrow. So, although we're not getting on with all the other jobs, this is a good result for the end of the day. It's so soon. Look, she's amazing. They like the taste of their own, say, bodily fluids. Strange, isn't it? I don't fancy drinking my own bodily fluids. Right, on that note, let's leave them to it. So, good healthy calf, that's what we want, isn't it? Crack on. End of the day, that's a good result. Crack on. I can't believe it. I've just come back, just so I have another check on the cow. And she's had another calf. We've got twins. And she's over there licking that one now, look. So she's got one there, look, little one literally just been born. And the other one that was born when I first came to check is over there. That was born half an hour ago. So one little calf there and another one there. How about that? I was going to go and have a look actually. I just checked. Have we got twin heifers? That would be a bit of a result, wouldn't it? Sometimes if you get twins, one's a female, one's a male, the male is, no, the female sterile, I think. Let me get this right. 2 heifers. Flipping it, that's good. Right. Yeah, twin to a bull. So if you get twins and one's a female, one's a male, the male will be sterile. Or it's got a specific name. I forgot what it is. Someone remind me. Is it Free Martin? Might be Free Martin. They've got a really low chance of getting back in calf or getting into calf because they're not formed properly inside. Right, so we've got 2 twins. 2 twins, there's always 2 twins, isn't it? We've got twins. We've got one there. We've got Tracy there. And we've got Mary there. How about that? All right, Tracy and Mary. Don't know why I came up with that name, but that's what they are. Anyway, here's the result. We are cracking on today. Good result there. Nice.